said, let's dive into the content, the actual meat of what I'm talking about today. Now, today's Saturday. Saturday is the day that most people across the world, right? Your typical people that are stuck in the matrix. Saturday is the day they get to relax. Finally, they've worked hard in their little Starbucks barista job for a week. They finally have Saturday to sit, sleep in, relax, watch some Netflix, play some video games, do whatever they want on Saturday. And it's true, right? One of the cool things about where I've reached as a man, the level I've reached, is that every day is a Saturday. I like to think every day is a Monday. I like every day there's a new beginning, but every day is a Saturday. I can do whatever I want, whenever I want. And the truth is, you guys can too. Saturday is the day you demonstrate what you're truly about, what you truly care about. What you do on a Saturday and a Sunday shows what you truly care about. It reveals everything. Show me how you spend your Saturday, and I can tell you what your bank account is going to look like in 5, 10 years from now, right? Now, obviously, there's a place and time to spend meaningful time with your family, with your friends. You should train physically. There's a lot to be said about having adventures and doing, exciting things as a man. But what you do on a Saturday is going to tell me what you really care about mostly, right? And if you are on the rise, if you are working on increasing your wealth, if you're working on increasing your personal capacity, your Saturdays should reflect that, right? Now, I posted something on Gitter earlier, I guess yesterday, when it struck me. It's a hypothetical situation you can use to illuminate the path forward. This is something that you can use to show you exactly what you should be doing with your day, any day of the week, anytime you want. And I'm going to read it to you. I want you to think about it. And I mentioned in the announcements channel, I said, hey, I'm going to be mentioning the G word for the first time. And I wasn't really talking about, being a G. I'm talking about God, right? So real quick, I'm going to talk about God. I'm not going to talk about him in a faith specific way. I'm not going to talk about him in any kind of specific religious context. We all, to some degree, believe in a supreme power and a supreme being who looks down, someone who embodies perfection and expects that from us. So I'm going to use him as an example, but I'm not going to get religious. I'm not going to get woo-woo. This is just an example, an idea, but it's a hypothetical situation that I think you might find useful, and I think it'll help you identify what you should be doing today, right? So if you knew that tomorrow God in his wrath was going to destroy the laziest 90% of the population, so the bottom 90%, what would you do differently today? So if you know that tomorrow morning God's going to wake up, look at the list of human beings, take the bottom 90 who are the most lazy, and just destroy them in a blink of an eye. What would you do today? What would you change about how you live your life? What would your Saturday look like? Again, life is competition. Life is war. Everything we do as copywriters is in some way a competition against other copywriters. There are other people out there who are dedicated, who are working day in and day out every second of the day to improve themselves and to achieve their goals. If you don't do so, you will lose to those people, right? Now, if you're competing against all of humanity and you're worried about being in the top 10% at least, think about who you're competing against. You're competing against some guy in Africa who's working every second of every day just to scrape enough calories to survive that day, who has to work every second to get that. You're competing against, that Chinese team of computer scientists that are obsessing over how to hack into whatever part. You're competing against some really high level individuals, but that is what it takes to succeed in this world. And truly, God is frowning on and destroying the bottom 90% of humanity every single day, and not in a literal way, that people aren't just dropping dead. But the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, rewards those who work for what they want, right? Those who put in the effort with a singular focus and dedication to achieve excellence. Those are the ones who are rewarded with the spoils of the war. They're the ones who are rewarded with the spoils of victory. And if you want to be that person, if you want to have that power in your life, if you want to achieve those results, you have to be willing to rise to the top 10, the top 1% of humanity, if the amount of your efforts. Obviously, you're going to beat out of a bunch of lazy Westerners or Americans. There's a lot of people that are pretty lazy. But if you really want to think about it, out of the 8 billion, 7 billion people that are on the planet, there's a few people who are extremely dedicated. And if you want to truly be a top level man, if you truly want to have the wealth and the freedom that you want, you have to rise to the occasion. You have to become You have to become that man. You have to rise to the level and realize that every day you're competing against these people on the tiny things. And if you don't bring it and achieve victory in the tiny pieces, in the practice that you're doing as a copywriter, and the dedication you put into studying, and the way that you reach out to your clients, if you don't put in the effort to and win on those tiny things, these other people who are doing so will beat you in the long run, and you will be left in the bottom of the road. The have-nots and have-yots is coming, right? That divide, that polarization is becoming greater every single day, and you need to make sure that you do the work to be the kind of person who deserves to be in the have-yots category. Because if you don't, if you stay the same as you have always been, you will be stuck in the have-nots category, and that is a terrible, terrible place to be. We enjoy a significant level of social mobility in this day and age. That won't always be the case. You have an opportunity and you need to take advantage of it. So again, you can use that hypothetical anytime you want. Ask yourself, okay, if God is going to look at my next 24 hours, and if I'm not in the top 10 or 5 or 1% of humanity, he's going to destroy me. How would you live your life differently? What would you do? You can use that anytime you want to clarify your path forward and to give you an idea of what your day should look like if you're serious about what you want. So use that, have that. Again, I'll post the link on my Instagram. I'll post the link here underneath the video so you guys can take a look at it on Gitter. Go follow me there if you'd like, if you want to move over to these new platforms. Again, other platforms, Instagram, YouTube, they're cool and all, but like they have an agenda and they're not your friend. They're trying to control you, and they forcibly are pushing ideas down your mind that aren't helpful and aren't going to make you rich. So I recommend you guys move to these better platforms. You spend your energy, you throw away the things that aren't giving you power, aren't moving you towards your goals, and just focus your time and energy on these better platforms and better places that only are, right? Cut out the crap and focus on the beautiful, positive things that are happening in the world. Again, this is a wonderful time to be alive. We're seeing massive shifts, massive changes in the world, and you're right there. And if you're willing to work hard, if you're willing to rise to the top 5, 10, 1% of humanity and win, this is going to be a beautiful time to be alive. You're going to take advantage of the biggest social and technological change that has happened in our lifetime, if you're willing to rise to the occasion and work for it. So with that being said, we're going to go about our day today. I am going to be removing the beginner and intermediate sprints. As soon as this call's over, I'll delete them. The chats will still be there, but I'll just link to the start here. If you're having issues, log in, go through the troubleshooting channel. It's in the general copywriting section. We're going to move over today. We're going to move completely over and get everybody started on the bootcamp system. And those of you who are going through it, you know the power of it. You know the added level of knowledge. You know the transformation that occurs as you follow the process. And this is going to be an exciting day. So with that being said, let's end the call. Let's go out. Let's take this energy and use it to rise to the occasion, become the best versions of ourselves possible, and take some money and earn some freedom in our lives. With that being said, I will see you guys and talk with you guys again tomorrow.